Yo, 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 yo. What's happening, people? This your boy Double R, man. Shouts out to the real BRC, man. Salute to the GOAT, salute the GOAT gang, and any and everybody that appreciate this motherfucking real. Today, back once again, my brother, Kill Him TV. Talk to him.
Yes, sir. Skull. Kill him Castellano representing that Kill him TV. You already know, man. Shout out to you, everybody tuning in. Double R, what's poppin', man?
Yeah. So on today's topic, we gonna talk about your boy Smack. Once again. You know I gotta keep it real, man. There's a lot of people out there, man, that's asking about this and asking about that, about in regards to Smack, and don't you bringing another brother down and all this other old shit, man. How you feel about that personally?
I feel like the facts is the facts, man. You know, Smack is he's a businessman. He's doing his thing. You know, nobody's hating on that or bringing that down. But as a consumer, as a fan, it's like, you know, if I want more for my buck, if I want more for my time for tuning in, then I got a right to voice that, man. And that's what we doing. So that ain't no hate.
Elaborate on that a little bit more, bro, because I don't think people understand that when you say. Because I always talk about how fans shouldn't be worried about nothing, shouldn't be pocket watching or none of that shit. They should be worried about getting what the fuck they need, and that's like being entertained. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna break it down like perfect example. You know what I'm saying? I go to McDonald's, I pull up to the drive-thru, and I get somebody like, "Can I help you?" First of all, your customer service is trash. No, you can't help me. I don't even want to eat it. You know what I'm saying? So that's number one.
Yes, sir.
I go to Chick-fil-A. I pull up. "Hey, how you doing? This is Bill. Can I help you?" You know what I mean? Like, yes, Bill. Like, I want a number 5. You know what I'm saying? I get up to the window. They courteous. My food is hot. Versus, you know, some cold fries that McDonald's might have had. And I'm just using McDonald's as an example. It could be anywhere. Wendy's, Burger King, don't matter. But it's just giving good service for what I'm paying for versus something that I really don't appreciate, and you still want to charge me for it. It's like, nah. If I gotta pay for this, if I'm going to spend my time or my energy over here, I want to get proper.
I'm gonna rephrase that for you, bro.
Value for my buck.
I'm gonna rephrase that for you. It's like what I said in the other one. Just being okay with getting something. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a fact.
That's what you're basically saying.
I'm not just going to accept what you're giving me.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not just going to accept what you're giving me because you feel as though you're giving me whatever you're giving me and you're doing me a favor. No, you're not doing me no favor. You know what I'm saying? I got a right to say, listen, I want a little bit more than what you're giving me.
Because you're paying for that.
Because I'm paying for it. Well, I may say I want a lot more than what you're giving me. It just depends on the circumstance. But my money's spent all over the world. So if you're not going to provide the service that I want, then I'll take my money somewhere else where they will provide it. You know what I mean? Simple as that.
So I'm pretty sure.
Smack,
go ahead, bro.
Yeah, if Smack is charging his bread for these tickets, if Smack is saying, here go an app, if this is all money that he's making, I have a right, if I'm spending my money, to say, this is what I don't like about it. Simple.
So I'm pretty sure, right? There's Chipotle's everywhere. You have a Chipotle where you from, right?
Say that again?
You have a Chipotle where you from, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you know how in Chipotle, they always, like, it's different places that you go to eat and stuff like that. But you know how, specifically in Chipotle, where they give you more of what you need, but what you don't want, like that, and give you less of what you really want. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Like you might say just like normally I get straight chicken. I don't want no steak, none of that. I just want straight chicken, and all the rest of the stuff, the corn, the onions, all that stuff. So they'll give me more of that shit, and the shit that I don't need, like the sour cream and all that shit, then they will give me the shit that I need and want.
Mm-hmm.
They give me less chicken. You gotta say, man, let me get it. And then what they do it purposely. They give you less of the chicken so that they know that it costs a little bit extra to give them extra. So they'll give you less on purpose, so you can ask for extra.
Yeah, that's the finesse.
Yeah.
That's the finesse game. You know what I'm saying? They finessing. Smack is a hell of a finesse too. You know what I'm saying? I definitely gave him that. You know what I mean? But you know, when you smart enough and you see things for what it is, then you say, yo, I ain't going for this no more. You know what I mean? You've been kind of putting up with this for some years now, so it's time for some change.
Yeah, which leads us to our point and stuff like that. You can't really ask for too much if you haven't earned the right to ask for too much. You get what I'm saying?
No, I feel you 100%.
So the reason why Cassidy, Mook, Lux, all the rest of these guys ask for more, and we all know even Mook and Lux and them don't even get enough, even equate to what Cassidy get, and they don't even really do. Well, they don't even do, not really, what Cassidy does to earn it, and deserve it.
So why don't we got to break that down, right? Yeah. Promotion. I mean, I think Mook and Lux, they do a good job promoting. You feel me? But from what we've seen Cassidy display, his promotion has been on a whole nother level. Like, he done taken people, like, I ain't even gonna get into no names and all that, but he done taken regular bloggers who would normally say, man, Cassidy ain't got a chance, and had them saying, you know what, the way he's talking, I mean, he might win, man, I don't know. You know what I mean? How you go from he's definitely not going to win to, I don't know, it's possible, maybe he can win, just off of his promotion. Pay-per-view numbers is through the roof just because of the promotion. I mean, like, he's actually promoting the fight on some Floyd Mayweather type stuff, like, while his opponent is sitting over there quiet, not even being heard from. So it's kind of looking like you bullying this bull, but he just, maybe his promotion game ain't up to par like it should be. But these dudes, they good with what they get, so they'll say, well, I'm only getting paid to rap these 3 rounds. They ain't paying me to promote. But back to what you were saying, why is that?
But you know what? Let's stay on that, what you just said. I'm glad you said that. These boys are happy with what they're getting. But the funny part about it is, and the whole irony in that whole situation is that they're not happy when they're seeing Cassidy is making more, or they're hearing that Cassidy is making more.
Right.
But the funny part about it is they're not willing to do and go
what
to
he
the
does.
Yeah, they're not willing to go to the extent that Cassidy is willing to go to earn it.
Right. So they sitting at home looking at the neighbor's lawn, wondering why their joint is flourishing so good. And, well, what did they do? How come you was fine with your lawn yesterday till you came out here looking at their joint? Now you want what they got, but you ain't putting in the work that they putting in for their joint to look the way it look. But you concerned with it so much all of a sudden now.
And I want to touch on this, bro. We was talking about this, and I know you was telling me to talk my shit before on the phone before we did this video about people continuously asking me about, please don't do it anymore. People continuously asking me about why am I not balancing and talking about other battlers. They're not worth it. They're not worth it. You know what I'm saying? I just did a video today with Sharon and Rum Nitty. That video right now, as we speak, is at 135. I do a video about Cassidy, I'll get that in less than maybe 30 minutes.
Right, so your viewers are speaking to you through the numbers. They're telling you, you know what I mean, what they want.
Like Cassidy say, battle rap is a science. This YouTube shit is a science. Everything you do, when you go to work, whether you stack shells or you do produce or whatever, all of that is a science. It's a science to all of that.
Yeah, it's a science to doing it, for sure.
And it's a science to this shit. When you look at it, when I look at the numbers, I say, okay, well, Sharon and them, I talk about Sharon and them. It has nothing to do with me. And the fact that I talk about Cassidy, it has everything to do with them not taking notes or them not stepping they fucking games up, but sitting up here complaining when Cassidy is receiving all the love and support. Like, it's funny, ain't it funny to you, Killum, that you see a lot of people out here complaining about, oh, those are Cassidy fans, or those are, like, fuck all of that. You're missing the point. The point is step your fucking game up or step to the side.
Right. That's all it is, man. It's about the level up. Like, either you gonna level up or you gonna watch the next person level up.
Yeah. And why even talk? Why it's like pedaling backwards. Why even talking about dudes that clearly aren't caring about themselves, therefore not allowing themselves to care about you?
Right. Like I said before we started the whole interview, like, listen, man, these dudes is like you said, they're not happy with what they getting when they see when somebody else getting like a Cassidy. But before that, they was comfortable. They good with that. It's like going to their 9 to 5. They going to work. They clocking in. They doing what they doing, and they going home. Ain't nothing more to it. Like, you know what I mean? Like they get on stage. Okay, I got paid to rap 3 rounds. I'ma do that, and that's it. No promotion, nothing extra, nothing heavy. That's all. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you ain't gonna get no promotion at work like that. You know what I'm saying? You gonna keep getting the same pay rate that you've been getting, and you gonna wonder why. How come this new boy that just came here, he's already promoted? It's like he done applied himself on a whole nother level.
Real talk.
Like you gotta, like you said, step your game up, man.
It's people, right, that I used to work with. That's still when I was working a job. Now I work for myself. I do my own thing. But it's people that I was working with that always complain. I know that you've seen this before. You probably still see it. Where people on a job, they complain about how much they're not getting, how much they are getting, what the boss is doing and saying, and how they're being treated. But one, you're not willing to tell the boss that. You're telling me that. You telling me that it's not going to help you, because I'm in here trying to advance on my own and trying to get up out of here on my own. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So I'm not in a position to help you, and you have to speak up for yourself. So it's people that complain and shit like that on the job and talk about what they're going, a whole bunch of what they're going to do. Meanwhile, your boy Double R is talking about it, and I'm being about it. I say tomorrow I'm not going to be here anymore. I'm going to do my own thing. You better bet your bottom dollar tomorrow you will not be seeing me there, and you're going to bump into me again, and I'm going to be doing my own thing. There's people now. Yeah, it's people now that I used to work with that ask me, like, damn, how the fuck you do that? How the fuck you doing this and doing that? It's like you got, like you said, you got to get out here and you got to apply yourself. You got to apply yourself to. You got to apply yourself to supply your wealth.
Say that again.
You have to apply yourself to supply your wealth.
Yeah, that's strong right there.
Don't talk. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, man, I couldn't have summed it up better. Like, that's strong right there. But you got dudes that'll be mad at you because you applying yourself in a way that they refuse to. But yet they want what you got though.
No bullshit.
But they not willing to apply themselves, man. It's just like a thief, man. I don't like thieves. You know what I'm saying? They see you with something, they like, you know what? He don't deserve that. I want to take it from you. You know what I'm saying? But instead of saying, well, if he got it, I can get it, so I'm gonna go out and get it. But instead, they want to take from you, from your hard work.
Do they even know? Not to cut you off, but do they even know how things look at what Cassidy did for Tay Rock? Like, do they even know the things that the type of person that Cassidy is, first of all, and the things that can happen for them if they just show love and do exactly what you just said? Say, man, watch it and be like, man, I can grow from that. I can build and potentially be that one day, but I'm not. But see, in order for them to say that, they will have to get the good understanding to themselves that you're not there right now. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm going to get there.
So, but let's rewind though. What exactly did Cass do for Tay-Rock?
Did a lot. You see what I'm saying? Like, a lot of that shit is self-explanatory, but, you know, he...
Yeah, but you know, people gonna act like they don't see it.
Everybody know it. Like, that's why I don't really want to... He did music with Tay Rock. Like, basically, co-signed Tay Rock. Like he co-signed him. If you really want to get to a technical aspect, he co-signed him. You know, he
co-signed him, did a song with him, did a video.
You know, basically vouch for him. You know, same shit he doing now. Same shit that he do for the real BRC. The same shit that he do. Shout motherfuckers out and put motherfuckers on. Same shit that he did for Jag. Same shit that he did for AR. You know, put motherfuckers on, helping motherfuckers, critiquing motherfuckers, teaching them how to do little shit. You know, those type of people, what I always say is when you get those type of people in your life, bad enough we in the world where people, people just don't give a fuck about you. They just don't care. And then the people that fake and act like they do, you know, you'll find that out once you do something that they don't like. You see what I'm saying? But
yeah, they expose themselves.
But the motherfuckers that actually care about you and show you, you have to cherish them. Because we already in a world where you're around a bunch of people that don't like you, that don't fuck with you, and don't want to deal with you. So when you actually get those people that actually care and they show you that they care, you have to cherish them. And once you lose them, it ain't nothing like losing people that actually. This is what I preach to my little brothers. You see what I'm saying? Like it's nothing worse than actually losing the person that really actually care about you. Because after that, you have nothing.
And that's priceless, man. Money can't buy that.
Mm-hmm.
Can't put a price on that at all.
So yeah, let's get the old Smith Act. Let's get the
Smack.
Let's get the Smack.
Yo, man, Smack came a long way too, man. You know what I mean? But listen, man, jig is up. It's like you got to do something more. Like you said on the last vid, like yo, you can't. You recycling these dudes and just using them all up till there's nothing left. Like man, listen, I'm over that, yo. I need. Cass is a breath of fresh air. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully they stop playing and let Jag smoke Suge. I mean, we just need something new, man. We need some new energy. You know what I mean? They need to just redo it. Like, come up with some judges, come up with a judge pattern, the way that we figure out who won the battle. Just reinvent it, man. Reinvent the wheel. Like,
you know what? People always ask me about is Cassidy gonna start his own league? You better bet your asshole he definitely is. But it's not gonna be hard as people think it is because all Cassidy gotta do. I'm gonna tell y'all my father and my grandmother had got into it back, my father's passed now, but and my grandmother, ironically, but they were arguing and shit. He just was like, Miss Terry, because he was a drug dealer and he went from being a drug kingpin to actually using his own product. That's the number one no-no when you're doing that. And they were arguing, and he just was like, I don't know how to be a father. And, I never was taught how to be. And, my grandma was like, they'd be happy, your kids would be happy if they was in a cardboard box with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, as long as they're around their parent. And he just was like, well, Miss Terry, you got, that's my grandmother's name. He was like, Miss Terry, you got street smarts. And me, I got, street smarts, and you got book smarts. And my grandmother said, all she got to do, she said, all I got to do is look at you and know what not to do. You see what I'm saying? And I was in that motherfucker, like, rolling on the ground. She was just like, all I got to do is look at you and know what not to do. And that's why I have the knowledge that I have, because I look at a bunch of ignorant niggas that always talking about street this and hustle that. And y'all don't even know that I'm the real true hustler. Because I watched y'all from afar get locked up, do little stupid shit. And y'all showed me that wasn't the route. I have to take a whole nother route. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, but with Smack and all of them is that Cassidy, it's not going to take Cassidy long to really catch on because all he got to do is watch Smack and them and know what not to do and know what to do. He needs, first, one of those, before you say something, one of those is you need to start grooming your Chef Trez's, your T-Tops, your Breads, like your potential, like JC. Start grooming and pushing the motherfuckers that don't choke. the motherfuckers that come with full rounds. The motherfuckers that actually show up. Stop promoting these tired ass fucking K-Shine, a DNA, fucking Tay-Rock. Like, stop promoting. I'm tired of saying them names. Like, these niggas has lost more than they won. They lost more. Tay-Rock has lost more than he won. He don't know how to control his fucking emotions. He just battled Pat Stay and got all emotional and got cooked. Fucking Wilson ain't just battled Pat Stay. Big Shug, he got cooked. You see what I'm saying? Like, DNA has always been garbage to me. K-Shine and Tay-Rock battled on Cassidy card. And I went in there and started washing the dishes. And then went to sleep. And then woke up and seen that they was battling some more and went right back to sleep again.
Yo, can I say something on that note, yo?
Go ahead, bro.
DNA has the worst gun impersonation I've ever seen. Like, that joint is so fake and phony. Like, he's probably never held a gun in his life. Like, that joint is terrible, man.
You can look at him and tell.
It's bad, yo. I just wanted to say that.
DNA, see me, I would be considered, like some people would look at me, and I would be considered a square. You know, people, because I ain't never smoked, I ain't never drink ever in my day in my life. And I ain't never been.
Damn,
never, ever.
Never tried it?
Never.
Damn.
I told you, man. I came up. It's strong because I came up around a bunch of drug dealers, drug users, drug abusers, alcohol. Alcoholics. So, like I said, they taught me what not to do. Like, what wasn't the way. That shit ruins fucking families. That shit ruin relationships. That shit ruin friendship.
That's heavy right there, yo.
I remember waking up and just getting the fucking PlayStation 1, right? And just getting fucking Madden with Marshall Falk on the cover, 2000. With Marshall Falk on the cover of PlayStation. Yeah, classic.
I remember that.
And I woke up, my mother and my father bought me a TV to play. My Aunt Sandra, she got the joint on PlayStation. This one, PlayStation 2, was just about to come out. And I got it on PlayStation 1, the last one. And I fucking was playing that shit all night. And then I woke up the next day. Oh, my motherfucking TV was gone. The game was gone. Fucking Long Johns, brand new Walkman. All that shit was gone. My father and mother took that shit and bought drugs. Man, I went on that motherfucking avenue and spazzed on them, man. Like, I don't know y'all. Fuck y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like Lil Rob, they up there crying like nobody care. Nobody care. Like, people just don't know. Like, people always talk that shit like you ain't streets. Like, that shit is ignorance to me.
Yeah, but you can't judge a book by its cover, man. You never know what somebody been through. You know, they walk a life. But to that point, a wise old head told me, like, you know, a fool learns from his own mistakes, but a smart man learns from the mistakes of others. You know what I'm saying? So you just saying what you said right there, that's just a perfect example of learning from the mistakes of others. Like, why would you have to go through it if somebody before you already went through it and you could learn from their mistakes? That's the smartest thing you could do.
I told my wife it scares her when I'm able to predict stuff, and people that are subscribed to me on here, like, they know, like, how I'm able to predict stuff. Like, I can tell you could literally show me a picture of you and your friends, and I can tell you how each one of them act without even knowing them. You see what I'm saying? Like, I did that shit with my ex. I said, well, that friend right there, that's a person you tell all your deep, dark secrets to. That friend over there only calls you when she wants something, and she's conceited, and she always caring about herself and shit like that. You see what I'm saying? And she only calls you when she wants something. And she was like, how the fuck you know that? It's just it's experience and it's gift of intuition. You know what I'm saying? Like, people would be surprised. Like, the smartest person that you think has all this knowledge and shit like that, like I told you in the other joint, man, people that have all this knowledge ain't smart where it count. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why people like me and you are destined, because we're smart where it counts. Fuck all that extra shit. You know what I'm saying? We smart as far as, like, who we keep around us. You know what I'm saying? We smart at reading the signs. You know, I always pattern read. I read patterns. Like, if your energy is high one day and then you low the next day, or you all in to doing something and then you turn around and start acting fishy. Like I watch patterns. Like you know how you can meet a girl and y'all talking and that and she's texting you back every 5 minutes and that 5 minutes turn into 10 and that 10 turn into 30 and that 30 turn into a day and that day turn into every other day. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Obviously somebody else has your attention. I just watch shit like that. Like I just watch. I can tell what type of person I'm dealing with by the music they listen to.
Yeah, you gotta be a good judge of character, man. See things a mile away.
Ain't nobody better. I put that on everything.
All these frauds and fakes out here, man, they pretend so much that they get mad at you when you find out that they've been pretending all this time. Like,
yeah.
Because you won't believe they lie no more. They upset.
You know how many people right now, I ain't even saying no names. You know how many people right now think that they pulling the wool over my eyes and think that they showing me something, but in reality, you think you run a game on me. But I'm not the type of person, I could easily use the game that you think you running on me and run it right back on you. But I'm not you. You see what I'm saying? But don't get it fucked up. I can at any time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's people to be trying to play you for a fool like that. Like they be trying to act like they using you and acting like you don't know what the fuck they doing, what's going on. I know every fucking thing. I don't know everything, but I know everything when in regards to humans and their tendencies and people ways. I can tell you some shit about people and you'll be like, how the fuck you know that? Like I know what's going on now. I know every fucking thing that you wouldn't even think I knew. But the funny part about it is the people that's out here doing that, playing those games with me, don't even know that I know what they doing. I can play the game right back with them. But by playing the game right back with them, how is that making me any different than them? You see what I'm saying?
I'm glad you said that, man. I'm so glad you said that because these dudes would be out here talking about, well, such and such did this to me, so I'm going to do it back to that. It's like, yo, if you do what such and such do, then what do that make you?
Mm-hmm.
Like, people fail to realize that, man. Like, just because you're a sucker and you do sucker stuff, that don't mean that I'm going to do the same thing because that's going to make me a sucker, too.
It's just like we were saying about Piperboy. Like we were saying about Piperboy Williams. You know, and what he did to me, striking the channels and all that. You know, I could easily flag some stuff he did, you know, running down on Young Buck, or I could take some corny ass clout chasing shit he did out here and report him on that. You know, but that's not my build. Like when you start getting out of your character and getting out of frame of who you are, it don't work out. Like old head told me, it's easy for a bad person to continue to be. It's easy for a bad person to go good, but it's not easy for a good person to go bad. Because a bad person, like you ever seen niggas that get out here and do shit, and you like, how the fuck these niggas never get caught? But every time I tried, I always get fucking caught. Because they've grown immune and accustomed to that type of lifestyle, so they know the tricks of the trade. You're not used to being in that. You're used to being laid back, killing TV, laid back, riding in your car, your thug thizzle, just doing your thing, just doing you. You're not good in the element of a crooked ass, snake ass nigga. That's not your element.
Right.
That's just like if Cassidy was to act like the rest of these Avengers and shit. It wouldn't bode well for him because that's not him. He's a man of honor. He's a man of integrity. He's a man of loyalty. He's a man of, you know what I'm saying? Like that we're men of fucking principle. Like it wouldn't bode well for us to do no Piperboy shit or no Vodafly and all of them. Like they kiss ass. Like them niggas kiss ass and take names. Like literally.
No, that's real. So with that being said, it's like people like us, people like Cass, we're not meant to fit in with the rest of the crowd.
Yeah.
It's just not meant. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna do what they do over there. We're gonna do what we do over here. It's gonna be less of us and more of them anyway. And
that's what I be trying to get the people to realize. Tupac said a quote, and he said, "It's funny how the realest people around have very little friends. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The realest people have very little friends. Like right now, it's just me and my wife. It's really always that way.
As it should be, man. I mean, I could trust mine more than I could trust half of these dudes out here. So why wouldn't? That's a no-brainer.
Mm-hmm. But if you don't
Then
know,
that's
you
another
don't.
thing. You
Go
got
ahead, bro.
dudes out here that don't have that, and you know they don't understand what it feels like to come home like that. So they can't relate anyway. They're not even on the same page as you.
And then you have dudes that do have it, but don't
They don't honor it the same.
they don't honor it. They don't cherish it.
Yeah.
I was trying to find a word. Yeah, they don't cherish it.
Cherish it is the perfect word. You know what I mean? It is something to be cherished. You know what I mean? Not to be taken lightly.
Yeah, that's why the term is accurate of one man's trash is another man's treasure. You know?
Yeah, that's a fact.
And then that man that treated it like trash is attempting to come back to try to, rekindle whatever it was that he fucked up. Like sometimes it's too late.
Sometimes it's too late. Now, to that point, it's the same as what you were saying earlier with Cass. It's like, they sitting up here battling, they doing their thing, getting their little money, but they see him come along, he getting a whole another bag in the same place that they've been getting their bag. It's like, wait a minute, I want that. Like,
Real talk.
this is different. I mean, you got to earn that. You had an opportunity. What did you do with it all of this time?
Mm-hmm. And then they laugh at him and call it corny, but like it makes them. They don't even realize like the more they do that, it makes them look stupid. Like it makes them look real, fucking like I don't know what's the word. It makes them look weird. Like it's awkward. You feel me? Like it's awkward, man. Like you want to get out here and
It's
talk.
awkward, man.
That they look. The narrative was that Cassidy was washed up. He wasn't the same. He was coming back for Big and Smack for a check. And now that everything has hit the fan, everyone. That's what kills me about this fucking generation. Like I feel like R. Kelly and motherfucker. Remember that he did the interview with the black lady, and he was like, I'm sick of this shit. Remember? Like I'm sick of this shit. Remember he spares and shit? What was that? What'd he say?
Yeah, that was crazy.
He's like, y'all stop playing.
That was crazy.
Yeah, he said, man, y'all killing me. That's what he said. He's like, y'all killing me. Yeah, I feel like that. Like I feel like that with the battle rap, like with the BRC fans. Like y'all killing me with this shit. Like y'all want me to talk about these niggas, man. But these niggas, man, ain't doing nothing to talk about.
Right, like I'm honestly just not impressed, man. Like you're not going to give me some half-ass treatment and think I'm supposed to be jumping through the roof.
Hey,
Nah.
They think I'm supposed to just like I said, man. I said y'all want me to make something up. Y'all want me to pull the fucking rabbit out the hat. Y'all want me to sit up here and lie and pretend like these niggas are something that they ain't. That's their problem now. Bad enough they doing it their selves. They trying to pretend like they something that they ain't. You want me to add on to it?
And meanwhile, all they trying to do is be like a Cassidy. Like all they trying to do is cop some little jewelry that they don't think nobody know that it's not real. You know what I'm saying? All they trying to do is act like they get into so much of a bag and that they don't got regular jobs and all this other stuff. Like, yo, stop trying to fake it till you make it, man. Just be you. You know what I mean? Be you and you'll be alright. People will accept you more when you're yourself. When you try to paint this facade, that's when it starts to get tricky for you.
But all they do is prove why they still at the same position they in and why Cassidy at we at. That's all they doing.
Now, back to Smack. As a businessman, all he's going to do is continue to take advantage of that. That's it. Like, you're not putting yourself in a position to get nothing more than what I'm giving you. And if you don't want it, then go somewhere else and see what they give you.
Exactly. So back to the original question. Go ahead, bro.
I can guarantee you that's his mentality. That's all.
What is his mentality to the people?
You want to take this bag that I'm giving you. This is what you're worth. This is what you deserve. This is what I feel like you earn. I mean, until you level up and you make me feel like your worth is so much more that he gonna pay them more. He's gonna keep giving them what he giving them. You know what I'm saying? He might be a little tight with Cass for exposing this anyway. Like, yo, things was going good till you came around. You know, telling these dudes they worth more and they need to demand more and they need to work harder.
Oh, hell yeah.
Nah, let them keep doing what they doing. Cause while they doing that, Smack is getting more paid. He's getting paid more. He's the one that's leveling up, not y'all.
But see, that was the thing. Like you just said, you could tell though. Like you could tell Smack hold. Like somebody asked me today, why would Smack be mad and Cassidy is making him this bag? Smack is mad because it's that typical black people shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I always say this about typical black people shit because just to let y'all know, like I grew up around all type of fucking savages and motherfuckers that like had evil intentions and all type of wicked shit. Where it's that black mentality to where as though they want to make the bag off of Cassidy, but they don't want to give him absolutely no credit for it. They just want to they want to eat off his name, but don't want to put respect on it. You see what I'm saying?
Right. Because if you think about it, Smack still want to look a certain way in front of his workers. In front of the Shotgun Shugs and the Mad Hoppers and whoever. He still has to maintain his imagery in front of them, but behind closed doors, he's telling Cass whatever he's telling him. You know what I'm saying? And just think about it like this. If let's just say, just a random number, let's just say Cass got 75 G's for that battle with Goods, right?
Mm-hmm.
Smack has to recoup that.
Mm-hmm.
So, if he got 75 to give just one person, I mean, how much y'all think he's getting to?
Real talk.
Yeah, I mean, it's obvious that he's eating off of y'all, and y'all putting in the work, and he's reaping the benefits.
Hey, so, bro, not to joke and laugh, but how much you think if he giving Cassidy 75 and he getting the rest, how much you think he's splitting amongst those battlers?
Who, these other dudes?
Yeah.
5 or 10. Maybe a Lux might get a dub, or, you know what I mean, Mook might hit a little 50, maybe 40, 30. You know what I'm saying?
But the funny part about it was Mook or Lux wasn't even on the resolution card.
Right.
So how much you think Rum Nitty and all them was getting, T-Top and all them? They probably like 5.
Yeah, about 5, you know what I'm saying, 5 or 10. But listen, let's keep it real. For any average person, 5 stacks just for one night is good money.
Yeah.
It's not a bad deal.
It's not for them, though.
But, again, like you said, when you look at somebody else come into your so-called community and get 75, just for an example, not saying that's the exact number, just using it as an example, you see him come and get a 75, you jealous now. You got a problem with that. Because you've been grinding for the past 10, 15 years, and you feeling like, wait a minute, how come he coming and get all of this, and he's washed up?
But see, that's exactly what we're talking about. Like, that's the fucked up mentality, because outside of, you know, the promotion and all the shit that Cassidy did, that's Cassidy. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, let's not get it twisted. That man,
like, let's not get carried away. You not that's Cassidy.
Yeah, his name won't wait alone.
Yeah. And think about how much Cassidy was getting by doing shows and all that shit outside of fucking battle rap.
Right, which goes back to what I was saying earlier, and I'm going to keep saying it. These dudes want to actually be Cassidy. They want to be a Cassidy. They want to be a successful rapper, a high-paid battle rapper. That's what they want, man.
But the funny part about it is they always wanted to be Cassidy. Ever since I was young in school, like you had people in a circle rapping and shit, and people was like, "Damn, that shit nice, that shit nasty." But the whole time they don't even know what I know, and I know I'm like, man, these niggas got everybody food. These niggas rapping like they saying Cassidy raps. A nigga said, "Man, turn your Adam's apple into applesauce and shit." I was like, "That's Cassidy."
Yeah.
And in the school,
he's been stealing his bars and punchlines for the longest, man.
Yeah. In the school, I
stealing bars, stealing punchlines.
The school is cheering like that's some of the best shit they ever heard, and I'm like, it is some of the best shit they ever heard but it's not the people. It don't belong to the people that's saying it though. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Cassidy been, man, making niggas look good for the longest, man. And niggas been eating good for the longest.
Anytime somebody like a Jadakiss, who was out before Cassidy, can say Cassidy was damn near, he could have been the fourth member of the Locks. That's how hard he was spitting.
Mm-hmm.
Anytime somebody like that could say that, you gotta know his name whole way.
Yeah.
Correct me if I'm wrong. On his new album, did he say that he ghost wrote for LL Cool J? I think that I heard him say on one of the tracks, like he wrote for I don't even think he said ghost write. I think he said he wrote for LL. Now, I'm not saying it was none of his late 80s music or even early 90s stuff, but still, that's a crazy accolade to have under your belt.
Yeah, it just shows the level of respect for somebody like LL to even, you know, to put his trust in the Cassidy like that.
Right, to even consider you to pen something for him. Because I damn sure I can guarantee you he ain't calling up none of these dudes for no fuck.
Fuck no. Fuck no. Would you? Shit.
Yo.
Would Kill 'Em TV do it?
Nah, man.
Hell no.
Not at all. Not at all. Like, and it's crazy how they try to make it seem like his bars is cat, rat, hat, sat. It's like, yo, these dudes' bars be so basic. It's like, it's not that intricate to understand the way that they think that it is.
I'm just sitting here right now, man. And when they announced this battle, and we got the word from the GOAT, man, that he was going to battle Arsenal. And that's another thing I want to talk about, too. But I might say that for another video. We can do it another day or tomorrow, something like that, about, you know, the Real BRC being the first people to air the news on Cassidy versus Arsenal. You see what I'm saying? And now everybody is out here acting like we never said the shit first. But it's all gravy.
Yeah, you know ain't no credit coming that way.
Yeah. But I heard when
Not yet, at least.
Yeah, when I initially heard about the battle between him and Arsenal and shit like that, I just was like, I ain't gonna even lie to you. I just was like, this is another Goods, but just a little bit better with a bigger bag. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
It's another Goods, just a little bit better with a bigger fucking bag. All Arsenal going in a lot more aggressiveness. All Arsenal is going to do is get aggressive. His punches has never been that great. His fucking bars never been that great. You see what I'm saying? Like, you talking rat, hat, cat, fat. That's Arsenal. The fuck is they talking about? That's Arsenal.
Right.
Cassidy already knows. He gonna breeze through Arsenal.
I keep seeing Goods mention that Cassidy third round was just a bunch of raps that wasn't meant for battle rap.
Cassidy third round was just as crazy as his first.
Exactly. He started talking real disrespectful money-wise to you, which you couldn't even comprehend. That's why you said it wasn't for battle rap. Talking about, what he said? He talking about he sat on a camelback and this, that. I'm like, yo, you didn't even get the metaphors and the setup or none of that. You just missed it all. Like, are you slow? Or, like, what's wrong with the bull?
He the one that said, he said he the
one
that said.
songs? Oh, no, it's called What's Up With The Bull. Yeah, what's up with the bull, man? Like, what's
up with the bull?
Cass, what's up with the bull, man? He talking about that wasn't for battle rap. That was like a song. No, it wasn't. It was battle bars for you.
He was the one that's talking about jumping the box like double dutch.
Yeah. Now, if there's any New Yorkers on here, please put in the comments what does that mean? Because in Philly, double dutch, there ain't no boxing.
It's hopscotch.
Double dutch. That's hopscotch, exactly. So, man, I don't get that. Please, somebody explain that. Niggas is crazy, man.
And you know what's so crazy?
That's why I need to be judges. It should be points deducted for stuff like that. It should be points deducted for stealing bars and doing all this weird stuff. Like, come on, man. Y'all got to get it together.
But you know what's so funny?
This ain't going to work.
Cassidy was the first person to expose that jump in the box like double dutch. He was the first person because he was standing right there in front of Goods. How is it? It's so funny, right? How is it Cassidy the one that's able to break down all the Goods lines, but the actual ones that have goods winning aren't.
Yeah, I still haven't gotten no like, yo, how did he win? Oh man, he had a better performance. This, that. No, what did he say?
All we heard
Man,
all we heard was the gold in the street lines. He stole that shit.
Yeah, he stole the chauffeur line too from
Yeah, I stole
what's
that.
the ball from the Bronx?
Yeah, Lux.
Yeah, he stole that joint from Lux.
And you still ain't got shit. You still ain't got shit to show for it.
Yeah, still ain't got shit to show for it.
He took Fred the Godson. He took Fred the Godson shit right beside him.
Yeah. That's who's from the Bronx. He took Fred the Godson joint. He took a joint from
Lux from Harlem, right?
Cassidy. Yeah, Lux from Harlem. But he took the actual line from the Cassidy versus Disaster joint about the freeway pass joint. Like, this dude is he's disgusting, man. Like, it's sad.
He took Cassidy. Didn't he take Cassidy shit right in front of his face about the stuck in my ways, the GPS stuck in my ways?
Yeah. He tried to act like it was a rebuttal, but it wasn't.
It wasn't no fucking rebuttal. He stole that verbatim.
Yeah, man. I told you I don't like thieves, man. You know what I mean? He tried to still pull the wool over the crowd eyes like people were stupid. But it's like, no, Cass said it. He said, I'm going to kill this boy and it's going to be on film.
Hey, Cassidy a fool. Hey, the GOAT. He say, like, you got ass shots in your face. I was dying.
Yeah, that was hard.
Theodore the chickmunk looking ass nigga.
He said, if you broke your neck, where would you put the neck brace or something like that? Like he was talking greasy.
Hey, that motherfucking line was hard though about the skeleton joint.
Oh yeah, he said the last cat that tried to
had a bone to pick is a skeleton.
Oh yeah, the last cat that had a bone to pick is a skeleton now.
I was like, good. And the joint, my favorite joint though, I ain't gonna even hold you. My favorite joint was that whole scheme where they fronting like they got your back, goods. He said your homeboy Charlie played swear to God, but couldn't swear to God his father wasn't a rat, good. I was like, oh my, I was like, oh, he killing that nigga. As my wife, I was in this motherfucker, like, I was like, man, he here. I was like, the GOAT is here, baby. Right. Smacking them all, looking all stupid as shit. Nunu all looking all discombobulated.
Yo, like, he had so many joints in here, like, it was just crazy. Like, I heard, like, and this is another thing that I want to address with everybody saying his bars is outdated. What does that exactly mean? I need to understand that because they tried to say, oh, the stocking cap line was outdated. Do you not see anybody still wearing stocking caps today? Because I do.
Yeah, I do too.
So how is it outdated? And then, like Cass said, it was about the setup. Like he said, you could get buried or cremated because you could pick a box and match.
You can pick a box
and match. Went over a lot of heads, stocking caps. Like,
hey, but the funny part about it was, while these niggas talking crowd reaction, the crowd went crazy for that line.
Crowd went crazy for a lot of lines. But see, the manipulation is that all of the battlers, that's why he said that it was that he was Thanos, because all of them dudes was in the front and they was closer to the mic, so it sounded like, oh, it was just crazy boos, and it's like, no, that was them. That was the Shugs and that was them. They was up front row.
That nigga said, I came here to do niggas greasy. What's poppin', Smack?
Right.
The whole setup into the stocking cap shit, that shit was crazy.
That's what I'm saying. Like, they don't, like, this is too complex for their mind to get. It's gotta be.
And those was the simple bars we talking about. That was the simple shit.
Yeah, that was the simple. Then after that, he said, you got them raps, the unfortunate want to take a portion. And sometimes trying to chase a fortune could take a fortune. You could make a fortune off a cookie. I'ma school you niggas. Yo, if your chicken low main, go chopsticks and noodle niggas. Give them the carefree. This cat act like he want beef, he probably lose his front teeth. That might confuse you, nigga. Like, it's ridiculous,
Talk that shit,
man.
bro. Talk that shit, man.
It's ridiculous, man.
But it's funny though. He
don't
said
get
that might confuse you niggas, and it was confusing them niggas.
Right. Right.
That's what Cassidy do though. Like that's what he do, cause that's what I do. He show niggas, he tap niggas ass, and he teach them at the same time. You know how that's how your parent give you a good ass whooping, but they give you that good ass whooping just to teach you like nigga, I'm gonna whoop your ass before a motherfucker that don't love you really do it. One of them ass. That's what Cassidy was doing. Like you, it's better for me to whoop your ass and for you to get this ass whooping than for a nigga that don't give a fuck about you. Because a nigga that don't give a fuck about you, smack. The nigga that don't give a fuck about you gonna do you dirty.
Insert smack. Yo, man, he said this bull fake hip hop is real. I dropped knowledge. He couldn't even drop gems.
Whew. Whew.
And they talking about he didn't have nothing directed toward good. This was in the 3rd round.
This nigga Good started off the battle with when you stopped smoking crack, your life was beautiful. Before you started smoking crack, your life was beautiful. I'm like, bruh, first of all, that shit is trash.
That was trash. You know,
and second of all,
you know the biggest contradiction is we don't want to hear about none of that old stuff, Cass, but then he went and talked about a bunch of old stuff about Cassidy.
Yeah, he said we don't want to hear about all that old shit you used to do.
Right, but then that's all you talked about.
The shit he used to do. Or the alleged shit that happened.
Yeah, most of it, the majority of it was alleged. Like even Cass said, he never even rode in the back of a car. Like he never even had a chauffeur. So that it's just so bad.
This nigga said really writing rhymes in the trap. Now that's trap rap. I was like, get the fuck out of here. And they went off.
Yeah, it's like they could dumb down the worst bars and they'll go crazy for it. It's just about who is up there saying it and how much they like them. Like Good will say, oh, anybody can get booed. We all got booed. It's like, yeah, but do you get booed every time you're supposed to? No, not at all. Because I would have booed you for that from the rip.
But it goes right back to our
raps. It's trap rap. Like that was trash, dog.
It goes right back to the initial shit we just said. You get booed because you're not Cassidy. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You're not fucking Cassidy. So, like, I hate when they do that, and I know the go do as well. Like when you try to compare yourselves to Cassidy, it's bad enough you try to emulate them. You know what I'm saying? But you're trying to compare yourself. Like you're not fucking Cassidy, and we can see that. Like for those people out there that want me to stop talking videos about Cassidy, you need to put that what these young motherfuckers say today. You need to keep that same energy with the rest of these niggas, and need to tell them to step the fuck up. And then maybe we will promote them and talk about them. But until then, I ain't about to talk about shit. I don't do what they do. I don't deliver fake news. I don't lie. That's what they want me to do. They want me to get out here and lie. And do a
they want you to join the team, man. They want you to, come on over to the dark side. That's what they want you to do.
But even if they wanted me to do that, I wouldn't be good at it because I'm not. That's not me. I'm not cut from that cloth.
Right.
Like it wouldn't even be the same. The way that y'all love me and respect me, it wouldn't even be the same if I did that because I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to be fake. I don't know how to lie.
Right. Like I heard these bloggers complain, like, man, battle rappers don't mess with us. They don't mess with us. Like what you hurt by that, or you upset, you bothered? Like, you know what I'm saying? So much so that they be in Joe with all these dudes just to get an interview, just to get a shout out, just to get a retweet on Twitter. Like, come on, man, that's female stuff. Stop acting like bras, man. Hold your nuts. Do what you gotta do.
Yeah, that shit getting carried away, bro. But let's go ahead and go ahead, bro. Say what you gonna say.
No, I just wanted to say this, man. Even in the battle, Cass was coming at these dudes' neck, like he said, I still will sell some girl to a piper boy. I got lots of bills. He a veteran, but 3 Letterman on my cock for real.
That shit Hey, that shit is I ain't gonna even say borderline overkill. That shit is overkill.
Yo, man. I mean, he addressed the tranny rumor.
But here's the crazy part, bro.
Kelly thing.
We just talked
like,
about.
How y'all not seeing all of this, man?
Nah, outside of the battle. Outside of the battle, bro. Like, outside of that, he bodying niggas in face-off. He bodying niggas in interviews. You see what I'm saying?
In their own interview. Like, he come on your channel and body you on your own joint.
But on top of all that, making music. He's making music while he's doing all this.
That's what I'm saying, man.
Come on, man.
It's like I said before, man. It's like, you got these dudes out here thinking that they Adrian Broner. You feel me? And he thinking that he Mayweather until he got his ass put on the canvas. And it's like, yo, that draws the line right there. You could never be Mayweather now. You wasn't him before that happened, but you definitely not him now.
Yeah.
And he ain't been the same since, like you said about.
Be honest with you, he's not even Adrian Broner. He's not even Adrian Broner.
Right. He just Pacquiao like 40-something. He just got dogged by a 40-something-year-old man.
Yeah. No, I'm talking about he can't even. Adrian Broner at least can promote his ass off. Gibbs can't even promote.
Man, I'm not even. Forget him. He was just a pawn. Like he was used.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like he wasn't even a worthy opponent in my opinion, for real. Like not with the way he was rapping.
I already said if Cassidy would have got Arsenal out of the gate, Cassidy would have did.
It would have been different. Yeah, I agree with you.
Because Goods wasn't, like you said, Goods wasn't a formidable opponent. He wasn't formidable.
No.
He was a pawn. Plain and simple.
And he still got did dirty. Like I don't know how you.
Bro, he wasn't even a pawn. Like that nigga was a sacrifice. He wasn't even a pawn.
There you go. That's what I was looking
sacrifice.
For. He was a smack sacrifice.
And you want to know how?
Smack sacrifice.
You want to know how I know? Because Smack let that. I just sat back and was laughing. And my wife was trying to figure out why I was laughing. I said Smack literally, because you know the narrative with Goods was Cassidy came back to battle rap for a check. And I'm like, Smack know damn, why the fuck was Smack let his battler get out there and push that narrative knowing damn well what the fuck him and Cassidy was doing back closed doors. You see what I'm saying? Knowing damn well how much he paid Cassidy. You see what I'm saying?
But that goes back to what I was saying. Smack could say all of that just so he could stay face in front of all of them little battlers that he got working for him, but then he go behind closed doors with Cass and work out some other stuff. I mean, like, that's what they call business, man.
Cassidy quiet all that shit down. Cassidy said, man, like, he can't tell people what he got because these niggas, you think they salty now. They gonna be even saltier once they realize how much he got. They was salty when Mook got that little 20,000. But if Cassidy said, man, I got more than every last one of these niggas combined on the card.
Well, he said that in so many words, and he also said I forgot what interview he did, but they asked him like, yo, did you get more than the disaster battle? And he said, in the long run, it's gonna, I'm gonna be getting paid more than that. So if he said he got 250 in that drink, you know what I'm saying? Y'all do the math, man.
Yeah, he said it's gonna.
And if it's all about money, let's be clear. If it's all about money, if it's all about getting the bag, whether y'all say he lost or not, he obviously really won. If it's all about the bag.
If it was all about the bag, he would have did what these niggas do. Would have got their bag and didn't do shit and waited for the battle.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? Like Cassidy came back, and that's the funny part. They continuously test his character and be like, well, he's conceited, he's all about himself. But in reality, at the end of the day,
what's the name of that song with Swiss?
Say the
truth.
truth.
He can't make the do what?
Say the truth.
He can't make the do what?
That's my song right there. Save the motherfucking children. And he gonna continue to save them. They gonna continue. Ain't that some shit? While they continuously hate on Cassidy, he's continuously showing them the way and save them. Even Cassidy said in an interview, like, he said, man, I ain't got no love lost with these niggas. Like, if a nigga that's been hating on me all this time, if they call me for help, I'm still gonna help them. That's a real nigga.
I'm glad you said that because in the interview, that's exactly what he said. He said, I'm responsible for a lot of the bars that y'all heard in the resolution because these dudes recited it to me before they spit it at the battle, and he was critiquing them on it.
Mm-hmm.
But yet they get in these interviews and they never speak on that.
No.
That's corny. That's corny.
It's just what I said. Niggas, that nigga shit, that typical nigga shit. And I know niggas hate to hear it, but at the end of the day, it is. They hate to hear it because it's true. You know, it's that it's to the typical nigga shit. I want to take credit for what you've done for me, but I want to act like you never showed me the way. I don't want to be that person that said they needed help. I want to be that person that did it all on my own. But the fact of the matter is you're not. And you might as well admit it now because what don't come out in the wash will definitely come out in the rinse. We saying it now. They did all that perpetrating with these battlers, boosting these motherfuckers up. Rum Nitty potentially just got his ass whooped by a white boy. You see what I'm saying? You know, I ain't gonna say what I really want to say. I'm about to say you got his shit, fuck it. Got his ass whooped like Kunta Kinte. You see what I'm saying? And then Surf out here talking trash, talking shit. And Surf can't even stop fucking.
Surf ain't ready, man.
Yeah, he ain't ready. On top of he choking. Go ahead.
They can't put nothing together like push my button. I'm the type to let her off. Typos. Send the wrong message. I get the strap like Dicos.
Fire.
Like this is third round bars, man. Like I want to hear something complex. I don't want to hear these little mediocre bars. Like.
And you know what? Before we end this joint, because we already over an hour, I want to do another one real quick. The thing is, we haven't even, everybody, including myself, and you, I'm not going to assume, but we're waiting for that signature battle where Cassidy, like, literally make an example out of a motherfucker. He just did it with Good, but I'm talking about, y'all know, you know what I'm talking about. That battle where he like just I think it's going. I don't know. It may not happen with Arsenal because I don't feel like Arsenal is a threat. It's gonna have to be.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what did you say earlier? We already predicted what Arsenal's going to do. He's going to be more aggressive than Goods, and he's going to say some disrespectful stuff. Are we going to get some crazy over the top bars? I doubt it. Like, we might get a few. Yeah, we might get a few.
Yeah, bro, my phone going dead. Yeah, people, but it's your boy Double R, man. My phone just went dead. Sorry about that. Yeah, we over here working, baby. We over here working. But we gonna be right back at y'all with another video, man. So stay tuned. You know, I'm gonna put my phone back on the charger. But, you know, hope y'all enjoyed this video, man. Salute to the real BRC. We in here, man. We ain't going nowhere.